Hello everybody, welcome to OTC Fish Keeper. And this time I'm afraid I don't have really great news to share with you. One of my fish in the large South American cichlid tank is not doing too good. My green terror has turned a little sickly on me. And at first I thought it was sustaining injuries from a fight because one of the Oscars had a couple of bite marks on her, and it looked like the mouth size was exactly the same as the green terror, and I thought maybe the Oscar fought back a little bit. But now I'm thinking maybe it's hole in the head disease, and it was actually bleeding out of one of the holes this morning. So I did a bunch of quick research on the internet and found out that they're not even sure what causes that, but one of the things they suspect is activated charcoal in your filter system. And I do have activated charcoal in my filter system. So they suggest obviously taking that out and doing a 90% water change, but because that's going to take me some time, I just happen to have a quarantine tank available. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy out and put him in a quarantine tank by himself. Now that just has a sponge filter on it, so hopefully just a sponge filter. Obviously there's no charcoal in that tank. Hopefully that's enough for him to recover, but he's already looking pretty sickly here, and I'm not super hopeful, which is really disappointing because this was one of my favorite fish to pick up. I always wanted one, I got one, and now he's not doing so well. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop him up and get him over to the tank real quick here, and hopefully we can get him some recovery. Yeah, you can see he's just laying on his side there, not looking too good, and he's got some punctures on the front of his face there, and they were swollen, and I thought he had just been in a fight. But now it's looking to me more like hole in the head, so I'm hoping that we can cure him by getting him out of there quickly. And this is the fish that he was having a fight with, and she's still kind of aggravated at him. So I'm going to go ahead and get him over there right now. Okay, got him over here in the 55 gallon all by himself. He still seems to have a little bit of energy to him, a little bit of spirit, so I'm really hoping he recovers because it's going to hurt my feelings to lose this really nice looking fish. He's still kind of obviously a little bit slow moving. It looks real good there, but overall I'd like to see a whole lot more action. I got a couple of little ornaments in there for him to hide behind so he doesn't feel so exposed. So hopefully with a little luck he can recover soon. And then for the rest of the fish in this 125 gallon here, my Oscar tank, I'm going to do pretty much what it says, suggests on the internet to take care of that. I'm going to remove the charcoal from the filter, obviously. And they suggest a 90% water change, but that dramatic amount makes me a little nervous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 75% 2 days in a row. And hopefully that'll be good enough, especially with the charcoal out of there. So, I mean, all the rest of the fish, they all look fine. Nobody's showing any real negative signs or anything in there. It was just that green terror, and it came on fast. It came on real fast. It was basically 2 days. One day it looked like he was fighting. The next day he was bleeding out of the holes in his head. And then here I am later that night, as soon as I came home from work, and got him in his own private tank over there. He looks okay-ish. He looks better than he did in the Oscar tank. He doesn't have to worry about anybody intimidating him or psyching him out. So hopefully he can just rest, relax, and recover. That's what I'm hoping for. I got my fingers crossed. So until next time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and hopefully I can bring you the green terror again in the near future. So meanwhile, have fun.